Most people think GPS glitches are just frustrating delays. A wrong turn, a missed exit, a minor inconvenience. But what happens when the satellite stops being a tool and starts acting like a predator? Last night, a flickering blue dot led me deep into the woods. It didn't stop until I was standing at the edge of a fresh, yawning grave. And I'm starting to think those coordinates weren't a mistake. They were an invitation. It started at 2 a.m., a routine drive home from a brutal shift. The highway was empty, swallowed by a thick, suffocating fog. Then, my phone didn't just chime, it screeched, a distorted metallic wail that rattled my car's speakers. A notification banner stretched across the screen, locking it completely. Route optimized. Destination reached in 14 minutes. Do not look back.
In 300 feet, turn right into the tree line.
The voice had dropped an octave. It carried a heavy, rhythmic static that sounded horribly like breathing. I intended to drive straight past, but as I approached the coordinates, my headlights caught a break in the guardrail, an old, overgrown logging trail. Before I could hit the brakes, my steering wheel violently yanked itself to the right under my grip. The car plunged into the dark. The farther I drove, the more the GPS corrupted. The blue dot wasn't tracking me anymore. It was hurting me. The map UI dissolved completely, replaced by a live audio waveform that spiked every single time my heart hammered against my ribs. Suddenly, the engine died. The headlights cut out. Total, crushing darkness. Only the dashboard screen remained lit, casting a cold blue glow over my face. The blue dot stopped flickering. It sat perfectly still, merged entirely with the red pin. You have arrived. Then, the passenger door lock clicked open on its own. Driven by a sickening compulsion, I stepped out into the damp night air. The smell of turned earth and rot was overpowering. My flashlight beam shook violently as I walked into a small clearing. And there it was, a neatly dug, rectangular trench, 6 feet deep. Driven into the earth at the top of the pit was a wooden headstone. Carved into the wood was my name, followed by today's date. I looked down at my phone. The GPS had switched to a live satellite view. I watched in absolute horror as the camera zoomed in through the clouds, through the trees, down to the exact clearing I was standing in. On the screen, 2 dots were visible inside the grave. A final text slid down. The coordinates weren't a mistake. Look down. I looked into the pit, and from the shadows of the open earth, a pale hand reached out and grabbed my ankle with an icy iron grip.